A very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine and attending online classes regularly, as well as studying at home. So, the time has come to measure your hard efforts. You all must be aware that quarterly exam is going to start from 4th August 2020. Today, I am going to explain you about assessment pattern and online quarterly exam. Assessment has an important role in education. It helps students to know their progress in studies. It also helps teachers to classify and grade their students and give feedback and structure their teaching accordingly. So, let's start. What is internal assessment and how online quarterly exam is going to start? Let's see internal assessment criteria. So there are four internal assessment criteria which are periodic test, multiple assessment, portfolio assessment and subject enrichment. So your performance by in these four criteria will be assessed. So the first is periodic test, in which due to pandemic situation you are locked at home. So the quarterly exam is the first exam which will be conducted online. So I am going to explain you first how this online quarterly exam will be conducted. Students, I hope you all have gone through the quarterly exam timetable. So the exam is going to start from 4th August 2020 to 8th August 2020. The subjects here will be languages, English, Hindi or Marathi, mathematics, science and social science. The total marks for each subject will be 40. Duration of test will be 1 hour, except mathematics. For mathematics, the duration of time will be 1 hour 30 minutes. The question type of this quarterly exam, online quarterly exam, is purely multiple choice questions, MCQ. Here, you will be given the options and you have to click only the correct option. Paper pattern, it varies subject wise. So let's see the paper pattern and the syllabus for maths exam. You all have been informed about the math syllabus, revised math syllabus and deleted portion. So now here I am explaining you math syllabus for online quarterly exam. So in this quarterly exam, the syllabus is lesson numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. And the portion covered through exercises in NCERT textbook, question bank and class test. So here note the topics which are deleted and those are given in the following table. So from lesson number 1 real numbers, exercise 1.4 is purely deleted. No question from exercise 1.4 will be asked in exam and for this academic year. Same for question of lesson number 2 polynomials. Remainder theorem proof is completely deleted. Then factor theorem proof page number 35 is deleted. Exercise 2.3 completely deleted. From exercise 2.5, question number 11, 12, 13 and 14 will not be asked in exam throughout the academic year. Lesson number 3, coordinate geometry. There is no deletion from this lesson. Lesson number 4, linear equations in two variables, where example 7 on page number 73 will not be asked and the questions based on that concept from exercise 4.3, that is question number 4, 6 and 8 are deleted. Lesson number 6, angles and lines and angles, no deletion at all. So I hope you have understood that which all questions and syllabus is covered in this online quarterly exam. Now let's see mathematics paper pattern. As I told you before, that whole question paper is based on MCQ type questions. So this paper has four sections: section A, section B, section C and section D. In section A, 20 questions will be asked, 1 mark each, means 20 marks for section A. Section B, 5 questions, each question of 2 marks. So total 10 marks for section B. Section C, 2 questions, each of 3 marks. So 6 marks for section C. And lastly, section D, 1 question of 4 marks will be asked. So this is how total 40 marks paper will be there for mathematics. And here all questions are compulsory. Students, be attentive and listen to my instructions carefully for how online quarterly exam is to be presented. So here, read all instructions given in the timetable carefully. So I hope you all have gone through the timetable, and few instructions are written below the timetable. So read all the instructions, and if you do not understand any of the instruction, ask your teacher, class teacher about it. Here I want to request all the parents, do monitor your ward's exam when he or she is appearing for it. Next, for mathematics, keep ready paper, pen and pencil for solving sums roughly, so that you do not waste your time and you do not have confusion for answers. Thirdly, fill all the details as per record. It means your full name as per record, school, app roll number and standard and division. Next is you have to attempt all questions. For mathematics there are 28 questions and you have to attempt all the questions, as the paper pattern is all MCQ type of questions. So you have to attempt all questions, then and then only your paper will get submitted. Next is click only one response for each question. So as you know, again here MCQ type of questions means 4 options will be given and you have to click only one response which you feel correct. And if you click 2 responses in one question, your paper will not get submitted. So be careful while clicking the responses for questions. Next is very important, that set warning bell. It means 5 minutes before end of allotted time for exam, you have to set a warning bell which will alarm you that you have to submit your paper before time, so that you will not face any problem in submitting the paper. And the lastly, click submit button after attempting all questions and before exam timing. So this is how, if I have explained you how this online quarterly exam will be presented, and you must have gone through mock test and you must have got the idea how this online exam will be conducted. So still if anyone has any doubt about it, you can ask to your class teacher. Now let's go back again for the first internal assessment criteria, that is periodic test. As you know that students assessed under this criteria by conducting pen paper test as follows. First is quarterly exam, which is of 40 marks. So that is what you are going to give now as online quarterly exam from 4th August. Second is half yearly exam of 80 marks. And lastly, pre-annual exam before final exam of 80 marks. So From all these three exams, average of best 2 will be taken as total marks for periodic test. So again here, due to COVID-19 pandemic situation, quarterly exam of 40 marks will be conducted online, that is the online quarterly exam from 4th August to 8th August. Next internal assessment criteria is multiple assessment. More is more, multiple measures for better assessment of students' learning and development. The students in mathematics are assessed for the above criteria as per following activities. Quiz, its oral, concept map and exit card. These activities will be conducted after giving notices in advance. All activities are compulsory. Marks allotted are 5 marks. The students will be assessed as per rubrics decided. So in mathematics, multiple assessment is on these three activities: quiz, concept map and exit card. So let's see which all rubrics are there for multiple assessment. Rubrics for multiple assessment. So before we see which all rubrics are there, let's see what does mean by rubrics. It means a scoring guide used to evaluate the quality of students' work which is presented in the form of project or activities. In short, rubrics means the points given for the activity or project. These help the students to know what is expected of them. So, to gain the maximum points, rubrics are very important to know in advance so that the project is presented accordingly to gain maximum points. So, first rubric is content. Here it is seen that does the content relevant to the topic and represents concept or skill correctly. Next rubric is correctness, where it is observed that is information correct and accurate in the given project or activity. Third is completeness, where it is observed that is project or activity completed in the given time or as per guidelines. Fourth, creativity. It means each project or activity shows originality or displays novel ideas. Lastly, but not least, presentation. So, here it is observed that is the project or activity represents the student's best work. So, knowing these rubrics or by these rubrics, your project will be assessed or activity will be scored or graded. The third internal assessment criteria is portfolio assessment. Portfolio is collection of all projects or activities that students do in the class and at home. So now you all are locked at home. So whatever activities you do at home, please keep record of it, maintain the record of it. So you will be assessed for this criteria, that is portfolio assessment criteria, as per the following activities. So in mathematics, you will be assessed under portfolio assessment. Your notebook work will be assessed and the question banks which are provided lesson wise by teachers. So again, it's my request to all the students that complete your question banks on time and file all those, maintain the file because it is very important for evidence of your work. So all the activities are compulsory. I need not to say this. Marks allotted for portfolio assessment are 5 marks. So students, You will be assessed as per the rubrics decided for portfolio assessment. The rubrics are on the next slide. Rubrics for portfolio assessment. Students, you are gaining score for your notebook work and question bank presentation under these criteria: neatness, completeness, and submission on time. So in neatness, your work should be neat and presentable. It should be completed and it should be submitted on time as and when asked. Fourth and the last criteria, internal criteria for assessment is subject enrichment assessment. Subject specific activities aimed at enrichment of the understanding and skill development of the students. So the activities come under subject enrichment assessment are Math Lab Manual and Art Integration Project, a group activity. In Math Lab Manual, whichever activities will be done, those will be scored, and here after quarterly exam, these activities will be given to students on completed topics with proper guidance and advanced notices by teachers. For art integration project, everything will be discussed in detail later. All these activities are compulsory and the marks allotted for subject enrichment assessment are 5 marks. So students, you will be assessed as per the rubrics decided, and for subject enrichment assessment, same rubrics as multiple assessment rubrics. So far, we have seen that which all internal assessment criteria. Now we are going to see assessment criteria or evaluation pattern. Now internal assessment criteria, under that we have seen which all activities come under each and every criteria. So periodic test for 5 marks, multiple assessment 5 marks, portfolio assessment 5 marks, and subject enrichment 5 marks. Total 20 marks is given for internal assessment. And then final exam, which is known as annual exam, is conducted at the end of academic year for 80 marks. So for this internal exam, internal assessment, we have seen which all rubrics are there, which all activities are conducted, and as well as we have seen about online quarterly exam. I hope you have understood what is the final evaluation. So we will stop here, and still you have any doubt regarding any assessment, please do ask your class teachers. So we will stop here, and good luck for your exam. Keep calm and good luck for your exam. Thank you for listening me so patiently.